I was just starting a relationship with this guy. Let's call him John. We've been dating for a few months before we made it official. We have keys to each other's house. Everything was going well, although about 3 months in, I started having this nagging feeling that he was cheating. I'm never one to snoop in on my partner's phone or computer, but my instinct has pulled me out of some nasty situations before. I knew this wasn't paranoia. This was my instinct telling me something's wrong. One day, the nagging feeling just went full force. I was too restless to even focus at work, so I took half the day off, bought some groceries and went to John's house to make dinner and surprise him when he comes home after work. The lights were out and the door locked as was expected because he was supposedly at work. I went straight to the kitchen and put my stuff down when I heard a noise in the bedroom. I went slowly to investigate, trying not to make any noise. I wasn't even scared, thinking it was a burglar or something. The nagging feeling just got a lot stronger. I slowly opened the door to see John and Brittany, not her real name, on the bed, going at it. So what I did? I went back to the kitchen, took a chair, went back to the bedroom, placed the chair by the open door, sat down and calmly watched them. It felt like an out-of-body experience. I was numb and betrayed. But the weird thing about me is when I get really hurt, I don't cry. I just kind of turn stone cold. They were so into it that they didn't even notice me watching them. When they finished, John made a move to go to the bathroom. He turned towards the door and that's when he saw me. He looked like an electrocuted cat, I haven't seen one, chill, and screamed like a lady. Brittany sat up in bed and saw me. She rolled to the side of the bed and tried to hide under and shouting UB*TCH the whole time. LOL, too bad she didn't fit, so she had to settle for the corner with the duvet covering her naked self. John tried to sweet-talk me and give some lame excuse of what I just saw. I wasn't having any of it. I stood from the chair, snapped a quick photo of them in the room, found the spare key I gave him, took my groceries and calmly went out of there. Both of them were working at an airbase in Japan. Brittany was married. I asked some of my friends who know Brittany and her husband, and I managed to get her and her husband's email. I emailed him of what happened, attached the photo I took and CC'd both John and Brittany. I never saw either of them again. I also didn't want to know what happened after I sent that email. I didn't care to know, I was focused on moving on and taking care of myself. John messaged me, called me, but I wasn't having any of it. There was nothing to explain. What I saw was enough explanation. I always trust my intuition. It has saved me a lot of times, I know it won't fail me in the future. Edit, I have to give a brief backgrounder of the people involved in the story so the people in the comments section, and you guys reading, will better understand. I knew Brittany and her husband. We've hung out a few times and I met her husband once when he came to join us for drinks after work. They don't have kids. I didn't know the state of their marriage and I don't know what happened after I sent the email.